And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for the Bucks, a big point of emphasis. Control the tempo. Push it at your speed. Don't let them slow the game down. And also don't allow yourselves to get rushed because that's when mistakes happen. And fellas, despite his unprecedented success in the EuroLeague, many scouts questioned whether Luka Doncic would be as effective at the NBA level.
Well, those scouts were wrong because they didn't scout him correctly. The one thing that he has is the ability. There's certain type of shots, Ernie, that if you take in the park, you could take in college, or you could take in the NBA. They're the same shot for guards. Luka Doncic makes great use of that step back. Great player.
He went in the locker room and said, "Dirk, the torch belongs to me." Auf Wiedersehen. Makes their trade up in the draft look like a genius move.
You know what I call him?
What's that?
Cool hand Luka.
Cool hand Luka. Can I run with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me credit.
No, I just want to run with it.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, "I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league." Kevin?
You're right, DA. It'll be scary. Thanks. Two very deep teams, great benches. Brent, talk about the mindset and the difference there between starting and coming off the bench.
You can assess, Kevin, throughout the first quarter or when it is at your time to check in the second quarter is about the rhythm of the game. What are we doing well? So when I go in, how much more can I enhance the advantage we have there? Or let's say it's a game where we're getting killed in transition. The most important thing I can do is communicate that message to the team. When we start that 4 or 5 minute stretch, let's focus on these two things to get ourselves back and righted for the rest of the night.
Oh, that's excellent. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And for Dallas, you've got Luka Doncic, Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And there's Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Puts up a 3, and Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Middleton.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Now here's Hardaway. A fader. And Doncic gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Eric Bledsoe connecting from there. When he's making that sort of stuff, you can see the confidence grow.
Here's Doncic, and Middleton with the block. Lopez kicks to Bledsoe, and another 3 for Milwaukee. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brunson, the bounce pass. Here's Doncic. Drops one in from the wing.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Giannis. Pass to Bledsoe. The Bucks working the ball around, and it's blocked. Doncic against Bledsoe, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Now about 2 minutes gone on here in the first quarter. Stolen by Middleton.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Middleton's got such a great wingspan. That comes into play on steals just like that one.
Now here's Brunson. And Porzingis, here we go.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. From the high post, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, defenders have to worry about the drive so much that they might be reluctant to close out far enough. Giannis recognized space, drilled it.
Here's Doncic. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith, covered by Giannis. Here's Porzingis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Porzingis playing with some heart now, never giving up or into the defense, muscling through that difficult shot.
Poke loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Lopez with the block. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. Middleton up top. Passes it to Connaughton. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. DeLon Wright comes in for Jalen Brunson. A free throw off from Lopez.
And Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Bucks leading by 7. Got a piece of it. Powell with the steal. A wide open look here for Wright. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run out.
Hill looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Giannis has got 6.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Korver's checked in. Korver against Doncic. Now here's Wright inside. And it's sent back by Hill.
That's pretty much all length from George Hill to get to that rejection.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
and textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Now here's Wright, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks leading by 8. Now, Antetokounmpo, 8 points for him. The pass to Connaughton. Korver gets a wide open look, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Murray finds Wright to end the run. And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Berea's checked in. And so here is Dallas. They trail by 11. Takes it from 10, and that one's good. Wright's got 5.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. For Milwaukee, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And the veteran Korver, one of the deadliest outside shooters of all time.
Outside Curry. He lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Hill. The Bucks working the ball around. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Mike Budenholzer winning the Coach of the Year for the second time, just has such a great mind offensively and came in with a new system for this entire roster, one that they embraced very early on. I think it was really important last year, training camp, establishing that type of confidence. It carried them through for the entire year.
And for the Milwaukee Bucks, Budenholzer, a big reason they were a top offense last season.
Well, we talk a lot about Bud Ball. You add Giannis Antetokounmpo in there. Bud's ability to pair Giannis's unique skill set to the way that he wanted to play. It really changed a lot of what they did offensively, and it felt very, very seamless.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Berea. Player development, not just a coach's job, Brent, something you're active in right now. And, you know, there are some players who are playing currently who are terrific mentors and teachers on teams.
There's no doubt about it that there are guys. I think about first what Vince Carter has provided to the teams he's been around in the past couple seasons. Zach Randolph, to some degree, was doing that as he moved from Memphis to Sacramento. But there are guys who are still players and that are on the floor contributing and doing big things, like Chris Paul and Mike Conley, that are such huge attributes to an organization when they start to introduce the changeover in their roster or the next phase of their team. You got to give a lot of kudos and appreciate the fact that players who've been that great for that long accept and willingly accept, Kevin, the role of teaching young guys and paying it forward.
And role players that have been like Calderon and Haslam, who have not been stars, but have been important parts of their organization.
Also, tremendous examples of what it means to be a professional day in and day out. If your responsibilities aren't as great as the top 4 or 5 players, there's still things you can do to make your team better on a daily basis. Those are 2 great names, Kevin.
Here's Barea following the basket by George Hill. It's tipped. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis with the ball.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. That'll put J.J. Barea on the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dallas shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What's up?
That free throw good from Barea. Bucks leading by 13. And Ilyasova kicks to Hill. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Passes to Barea. The dish to Powell. Curry, wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
And when Ilyasova gets in at the rim, the only thing that's on his mind is how he can finish on a play like that.
Powell and the dunk by Powell.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
So much talk about 48 minutes. The team with the lead letting its guard down now.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Powell. Here's Barea, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Puts one up from 19, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Ilyasova's got 6 points. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. Outside Hill. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
The rhythm and timing right there, impeccable, and the experience of George Hill to recognize when to shoot off of the pass. Just to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Curry. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Matthews is checked in. The free throw drops for Pop.
First in the East and overall best record with those 60 wins last year. Just a great season and a great playoff run by the Bucks. Unfortunately, fell victim to a backdoor sweep in the conference final.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
To the paint, here's Wright. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
You know, Brent, the Bucks had never lost 3 games in a row all of last season until that Toronto series.
Think about how much that might impact what it is they rely on coming into this year, where they're not going to let that loss last year in the playoffs define them. It's a big learning curve. They had an opportunity. They were that close. They can hold on to that motivation all year long and get back to that opportunity this year in the playoffs. They'd be better for it.
Here's Barea after the basket by Milwaukee. He kicks it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Hill passes to Matthews. And there's Korver on the assist by Matthews. 8 points for Kyle Korver.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oh, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Wright. And it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Barea. Milwaukee also making some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Korver. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. The free throw drops for Powell. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Down low, here's Matthews, and Matthews throws it down.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
And the pass to Hardaway, to the inside. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Unblockable shot unless they get a bigger man on him. And I'm looking at the roster sheet, Kevin. I don't see anybody bigger.
Matthews finds Bledsoe. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Doncic is checked in for Powell. The Bucks also with the sub. Wilson's checked in. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Kev. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. A 3 from Matthews. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Tim Hardaway picks one up. For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Lee's checked in for the Mavericks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Free throw, good. Matthews. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Doncic. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that's 10 points for Porzingis.
Oh, in between game for Porzingis. That one's on target.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
A free throw off from Lopez. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action after this word. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor, but that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
They've got Porzingis, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Brunson. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Porzingis is doubled and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Milwaukee now. Milwaukee leading by 21 to the middle. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Brent, with the corner 3 being such a popular shot, should we consider widening the court, making it all feel the same?
That's an interesting question, Kevin. There's been some talk around the idea of actually dissipating that three-point line into the sideline.
Yes.
I really just wanted to say dissipating, by the way.
Well, and you said it well.
The other thing, Kevin, that has been considered, what if we went back to skinnying up the lane line, back to the original George Mikan days of the lane being 6 feet wide rather than what we see today at 12 feet? That would put a ton more value on post-up and two-point play, almost so much as the three-point shot and the two-point shot in the post equate to the same amount of points per possession.
Yeah. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the reigning MVP. He's the second Bucks player to win it since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he's the third youngest MVP in league history. Kevin, he's just scratching the surface of what he'll do in this league.
You said it, DA, and some good facts in your report, too. Thank you. Bledsoe looking it over. And Bledsoe throws it down hard.
What a superb athlete, Eric Bledsoe, getting up big time. Doncic
against Middleton. Outside Hardaway. Good. And The assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
Here, Marjanovic is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside. Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch five. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. That's good from Brook Lopez. And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that? I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the three ball.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Bobbed up there for Lopez. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Kleber, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
At 7'3", Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
Bledsoe outside. Poked away. Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway for three. Another three for Dallas.
Tim Hardaway Jr., you can see he's got good foundational form for a three-point shot. Consistency would help.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up. Well, Chris Middleton's an interesting story. I remember when he signed his first extension and talking to, at that time, his head coach, Jason Kidd, that Chris was dealing with living up to the contract. I think after that first season went by, he settled back down. It got him into a position to earn this second contract. And now he knows where he belongs. He knows how important he is to the Milwaukee Bucks and their continued success and striving towards a championship for the city.
And for Middleton, he was drafted in the second round by Detroit. Brett, they sent him to the G League, which he says was the turning point for him.
Well, I think he just got hungrier and realized there was a self-awareness part of this that he needed to grow. And he needed to maybe... And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit. After leading the Bucks to an incredible year, Giannis Antetokounmpo wins the Most Valuable Player trophy. A very emotional speech that night talking about his family and his brother and the impact they have. But really, how about the impact he's had on the Milwaukee Bucks franchise and what kind of aspirations they have on the shoulders of this young Greek talent?
Free throw good. Giannis. Last season, Brent, Giannis played like he knew he was the best. Even finishing off dunks by yelling, "I'm the MVP."
Oh, you do that well, Kevin. Yeah, Giannis was incredible. And I like the fact that throughout the course of the season, there seemed to be laser focus on every night competing and getting better. He's just shouldering the responsibility of this entire franchise. I'm looking forward to see where his game goes from here.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Doncic.
J.J. Barea.
Stolen by Middleton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter. And last year, Chris Middleton, not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Middleton hits them both.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Hit the tip. Here's Bledsoe. 11 points in the game. Passes it to Connaughton. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 6 assists in the game, and the Mavericks call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Milwaukee. Brown is checked in for Chris Middleton. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. High, arcing shot, and J.J. Barea the bucket on the assist from Hardaway. Barea's got 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Hardaway against Brown, and finished off by Brown.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. They double-team Curry. Hardaway with a wide-open look. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Hill finds Brown. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
Curry trying to break free, and the dunk by Powell.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. They swipe it. Connaughton passes to Ilyasova. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from the wing. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Barea with 9 points in the game so far. And Hardaway gets it to go.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Now, nights like this, George Hill can be aggressive. Sometimes coaches ask him to do that. Right now, he's got it going.
Ball's knocked loose. Barea against Hill. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Powell.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Hill dishes to Giannis. Down low, Ilyasova. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Ilyasova's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Kicks to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Curry, good. Curry's got 7 points.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back on the
A different look for Dallas. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Lee comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's DeLon Wright in for Curry. And then for Milwaukee, Robin Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. DJ Wilson comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Korver in for Sterling Brown. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Barea. Just 2 to shoot. Korver trying to free himself up. That one goes in.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Dallas has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Here's Barea. Wilson with the block. Powell finds Jackson.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
Here's Connaughton. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Connaughton's got 6 in the quarter.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Floats one up, and Barea with the lay-in. Barea's got 11 points.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
The pass to Lopez. It's back to Hill. He gets it in there.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Well, he's not a locked-in starter these days, but George Hill can be effective off the bench.
Comes in at the 1 or the 2 guard position, can guard the 1 through 3 positions, and because of George Hill and his massive amount of playoff experience, there's a lot of confidence in the coaching staff to get George out on the floor, and then he's going to make the right play at the right time.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
Jackson passes to Wright. Over in the corner, Lee. Another 3 for Dallas.
Good job by Courtney Lee catching the defense by surprise.
Milwaukee is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
And that one's good, Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his first points in this one. Milwaukee in total control. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Courtney Lee. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for George Hill. To the paint. Here's Matthews. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Matthews, no good on that one. Dallas has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's DiVincenzo. Brunson covering. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Matthews against Wright. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's foul number 2 for him. And again, Dallas turns it over.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Milwaukee in total control. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Wilson, beyond the arc, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to Marjanovic. Now Brunson. Pulls it from 20, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
The Bucks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Seconds left to play in the first half. Passes it to Finney-Smith. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 23 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters. They got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough for him, especially outside.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Wilson out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward.
And really, for a good portion last season, Tim Hardaway acted as the main source of points for the Knicks. It ends up more of a volume scorer, a role that he's going to have to develop.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
He's off on the first. And for Hardaway, he was putting up points last season, but the percentages, Greg, were down across the board.
And I think what we found out about him is that he's probably not best suited to be your primary scorer. Very capable of getting buckets, but you don't want him putting up more than 15, 18 shots a game for you.
And he's good on the second.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. has some nights where it just looks effortless for him to get out and get 20 points. It's nice when he rebounds and passes in those games as well, showing complete game.
Shots good by Middleton.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Brunson finds Porzingis, throws it up high, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lobbed up there for Lopez.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Finney Smith passes to Brunson. Dallas moving it around. Lets a floater go. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Giannis outside. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Mavericks. Here's Antetokounmpo, spiked away. And here we go, the Mavericks on a fast break. Again, the Mavericks score.
Solid passer for a two-guard. Tim Hardaway Jr. is all about doing what's best for his team.
And Matthews kicks to Middleton. Right wing. Bledsoe against Porzingis. Back to Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Bledsoe. 16 points for Brook Lopez.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And he makes that one.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. A floater. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
And the shot is good. Hardaway has got 16.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bledsoe left side. Over in the corner, Matthews. Lets it go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 13 points in the game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Hardaway from outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of hand. They are rolling.
That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Seth Curry in for Hardaway. The Bucks also with the sub. Ilyasova's checked in. Here's Lopez. He rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Yeah, Brook Lopez, if he gets some rhythm, he becomes a very dangerous scorer for this offense.
Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Dallas has gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Runs in the pass to Kleber. Doncic outside. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. They double-team Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two.
Bledsoe. It's Milwaukee now. The Mavericks have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Here's Bledsoe. That's tipped. Here's Porzingis. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
A different look for Dallas. Powell comes in for Porzingis. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Barea. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Barea's got 13 points.
Oh, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Barea against Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Once Bledsoe gets a head of steam and gets those feet together, you get plays like that.
Pass to Kleba. On the wing, Doncic. There's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Powell.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's Ilyasova's shot. He's a deep ball bomber.
On the wing, Doncic. For Middleton. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 8 points for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. And that'll be his third foul so far. Jackson, he's checked in for Dallas. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Hill finds Brown. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through. Dallas has gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. And it's sent back by Hill. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Mavericks shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Barea against Lopez. Knocked loose, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And the Mavericks making a change here. Lights checked in. Jackson against Brown. 5 to shoot. Jackson kicks to Powell. Three-pointer right. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wright's got 14 points for the game. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Mavericks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Lee comes in for J.J. Barea. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Sterling Brown. And that one misses. Milwaukee's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
And it's Hill. That time the assist from Lopez. 20 points for George Hill.
and running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Lopez passes to Hill. And it's right, sending it back. Lopez over to Hill. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The Mavericks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Milwaukee making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And the free throw, no good. He with the block, but they'll get another chance. Over right. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And that release looked to be a little bit higher. And Hill is used to shooting over the defense at his size.
And Hill over to help. Here's Jackson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
DJ Wilson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The free throw drops for Jackson. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Knocks it loose. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And a wide open look for Lee. Nailed from three-point land. Lee's got 6.
And Lee has shot in the high 30s in terms of his percentage throughout his career from deep. He's left uncovered. He can knock it down.
Outside Korver. Here's DiVincenzo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Milwaukee has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Marjanovic against Lopez. He kicks to Korver. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Jackson dishes to right. Wants to get it to Powell, and does.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's back to Hill, and the basket is good.
That was pretty clever right there, knowing how to finish. And you knew the contact was coming from somewhere.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Dwight Powell. And Hardaway is subbed in for Jackson. Free throw drops for Hill.
George Hill is a gear-shifting, versatile guard and has some size and a good perimeter defender with that length.
Here's Marjanovic. Wilson with the block, and he recovers it. For Dallas, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And that one misses. Hill against Wright. Stripped away. Here's Finney Smith. Wilson with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Now here is Hardaway. Guarded closely. Lee outside. Now the pass to Wright. And Hill over to help. Wright finds Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Drains the three-pointer.
You want your point guard to understand when to distribute. George Hill with a great job there.
Dallas has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
Well, what I like about DJ Wilson, and I think they're still developing this, is activity on the defensive end, just to be a disruptor, using the length and his ability to go vertically quickly. That's where he's going to make contributions right now.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Brent, for DJ Wilson, he turned a corner in his progression last season.
I think being patient and having some self-awareness about where his game is right now. Mike Budenholzer did a great job of keeping it simple for him. Go in and impact the game defensively, and that energy will rub off on the rest of the veteran players.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis is checked in for Marjanovic, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Lee. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Wilson, and Wesley Matthews subbed in for George Hill. Pass to Korver. Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Wright. To the middle. The bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as he welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim. Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the 2019 campaign. Never an easy road to start him.
Good on the bucket. 25 points for Giannis.
Making shots against good defense, that's what great NBA players have to do consistently. And if you want to be elite, which Giannis is, that's a prerequisite.
Brunson, good. Greg, with all the time that Porzingis has missed, it's easy to forget just how dominant he is when he's healthy.
KP is one of the few game-changing talents in our league. He can carry an offense and boost an entire team's defense with his presence on the floor. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Mavericks have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. Free throw drops for White. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so Wright nails both of them. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Here's Bledsoe. 13 points in the game. Here's Giannis. It's good. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Porzingis passes to Brunson. Porzingis trying to get free. Matthews left side. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Free throw, good. Matthews. Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Got a piece of it. From deep three-point range, misses there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bucks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Before they close the curtain.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Curry is out there with Wright. Then there's Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the four-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Giannis has got 29 in the game.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Deflects the pass. Brown against Wright. 6 on the shot clock. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And it's Wright sending it back. They double-team Curry. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Wright outside. Fires from deep. Another three for Dallas.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Bledsoe. Curry brings the double. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And Giannis gets it to go.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Curry, the lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 10 points in just the second half.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Kleba. They double-team Curry. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
J.J. Barea checked in for DeLon Wright. The Bucks also changing it up. Wilson, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. The free throw drops for Curry. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Bledsoe against Curry. And the rejection by Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Jackson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks.
What's up?
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The Mavericks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Stolen by Bledsoe. Shoots over Barea. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Yeah, Eric Bledsoe, just kind of blood in the water right there. Love seeing him get aggressive on loose balls and getting after steals.
Jackson kicks to Curry. Stolen by Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Ilyasova. Traps in the tray.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Jackson from long range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Inside. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Now Ilyasova. Down low. Here's Connaughton. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. They double-team Curry. Outside for Barea. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Got a piece of it. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
One shot.
The Mavericks have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And you could see he thought he had a little more room on that sideline and got squeezed out of bounds. That one could have been avoided.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Lee comes in for Seth Curry.
Let's go.
Powell against Wilson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
So it's the Mavericks now. Powell finds Marjanovic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And the Bucks making a change here. Hill's checked in. Free throw drops from Marjanovic. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. That's the DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the three ball is good. Hill's got 10 points in just the second half.
And George Hill showing some confidence here tonight. When he's got room from deep to fire like that, he didn't think twice about that one.
Lee passes to Powell. Now here's Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. Milwaukee has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's DiVincenzo. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Mavericks have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Lobbed up there for Lopez. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Hit his leg. And the ref's saying he kicked it. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Hill, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Now Brown, covered by Lee, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. Makes it off the glass. Hill's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Lee outside. Hill pulls it in. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. And here's Brown outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Wilson against Powell. That's tipped. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. And he gets it to go. Hill's got 32 points in the game.
The impressive wingspan of George Hill allows him to come up with that kind of steal.
To stop the run, and it's sent back by Hill. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And here we go. So the Mavericks in a fast break. Correa with the ball, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Lopez outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
And it's the Bucks ball. Pass to Brown. Here's Korver. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, the mid-range jumper from Korver is lethal when he's given that amount of space.
Lee outside. Back to Berea. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
This game is going to get even more out of hand.